Halito. My name's Gary Batten. I'm the chief of the Choctaw Nation, and I'd like to have your vote. So when I was 14 years old, I worked for the JTPA program, which is a program when I started when I was 14 years old to help me develop job skills, help me to learn how to relate to other people. Worked on those programs all the way through high school. And then, like I said, when I started when I was 20 years old, been with the tribe for 27, working on my 28th year. And so we had 120 employees when I started, knew all family members up to now 6,200 employees total. And so they have developed me to who I am today. Well, it's through education. I mean, it's been proven. If you can improve the educational lives, then you reduce poverty, you reduce health disparities, you reduce social disparities. And so for us, we have already begun that process. We have about 5,000 kids per year that go to higher education. Now, not everybody is for higher education. However, we want to make sure and put them on a path to success. So through career development, so they can go become a technical trade in heating and air conditioning or welders or whatever they want to do. But I mean, success is defined by them. And we just want to make sure that we provide those tools through education so that they can become what they want to become. And to me, that's the most important thing. That's empowerment. Nobody can take education away from you. Nobody can take that college degree. Even if you don't use it, you still have it, and it's something that you can use and rely on for forever. It makes you feel confident, makes you feel secure. There's always conflicting interest all the time. Sometimes there's political issues that affect you. But at the end of the day, we have to do what's best for our Choctaw people. Even if I don't like the decision, I have to make some decision. Maybe I'm thinking, well, that's not what's best. You have to look at a 100-year vision. We are a sovereign nation. We are a country. So, I mean, when you think of us being a country, you have to understand that you have to develop, again, those tools. You have to put systems in place to assure sustainability, but yet you have to meet the needs of today. They are our future. They are the ones that's going to make our families whole. So we have to make sure and invest in them in regards to education, the social needs, whatever case they may be. And I have to say, I believe that we have to give them that hand up. You know, a lot of times we can't just, we have to empower them to become, again, who they want to become. But that's, by investing in them, they're going to sustain this tribe, because the number one thing that will sustain this tribe is not going to be finances. It's not going to be anything like that. It's going to be our people. And that's what sustained us through all these years in the past, and it's what's going to sustain us in the future. We have always viewed ourselves as dependent citizens. In other words, the federal government will give us, they'll do this for us. We're just this downtrodden people, that's this race that nobody looks to. I mean, I think that we have to make sure that we become independent, that we are proud of who we are. Any race, if you look at them, if they know their roots, they know their culture, you are far more confident in who you are and how you move forward in this life. It's your God-given right as a Choctaw to vote. I would encourage anybody to get involved in the Choctaw Nation. Know who you are. Know who the tribe is. Know who you are as a Choctaw person. So to me, understand your culture, your history. Become involved in those things so that then you will understand that it's that right to vote. I would ask you for your vote, because I'm one that's going to continue to promote and create a culture that remembers our past while moving to the future, because I do not want to forget the groundwork that our forefathers laid for us, all the trials and tribulations coming across the Trail of Tears that we faced and that we endured. I do not want to forget them. But yet at the same time, we have a bright future looking in front of us. We have so many things to do to empower our tribal members, to provide opportunities for them to be successful so that they can make sure and sustain their family, which will sustain their children, their grandchildren. We are a generational tribe. That's what I'm about. That's what I'm for. We want them to be proud of who they are because they are Choctaw.